The Backyard Brawl is one of the biggest rivalries in college sports, but it is currently on hiatus in basketball and football. Hockey fans can still feel the fire with the Backyard Brawl on ice.
I mean, it's a lot. It's not just for us. I mean, it's for the entire school. Obviously, it's one of the biggest rivalries in all of college sports. So, for us to be able to do it, it's huge for the school, and it's just as important as any other playoff game or whatever game we're playing this year.
The WVU hockey team plays the Pitt Panthers 4 times during the 2015-2016 season, giving hockey fans a chance to experience a hard-hitting, intense, and skilled rivalry.
The Backyard Brawl is definitely one of the bright spots of our season. We definitely get the most fans every time. I can remember last year, when we beat them 6-1 here, how busy it was. I think it was the most people I've ever played in front of, or at least the biggest home crowd I've ever played in front of. And people this day and age at the school didn't really get to experience the football side. But they know how big the rivalry is. Big Pittsburgh and being the city, and then we're kind of almost like the little guy, just this small college town. But we always seem to beat them for the most part in whatever we do. So beat them in hockey, beat them in football, beat them in basketball. It doesn't matter. It's very important to us.
The Backyard Brawl is not a conference game for the Mountaineers, but it is one of the biggest games of the season.
I think it's huge. I mean, it's been one of the biggest rivalries in college sports for a long time. So to be able to kind of keep that tradition together with hockey, since they no longer do it in football or basketball, it's pretty neat that we can keep that rivalry alive.
For some fans and players, the rivalry against Pitt is so much more. It is pure hatred.
It's just, coming in, you already understand how intense it's going to be. It's Pitt. We hate Pitt. Everything's more intense, and even though it's not even a league game, it's something intense and stuff that we want to pay close attention to.
The two schools, separated by 75 miles, began duking it out in football in 1895. It wasn't until much later when they met on the ice, but it is still a big deal every year. While hockey and football are two completely different sports, the hatred between the two schools still exists.
I think it still means the same, honestly. At least for those who are familiar with hockey, that they know the game's going on. They see that, and it's, at least in my opinion, it's the same as the football team's playing. So it's an important to university, in my opinion.
Hockey fans in Wheeling will get a chance to check out the Backyard Brawl on ice on Sunday, November 1st at 3 p.m. at West Banco Arena. The two teams will face off again on November 21st in Harmarville, PA, January 17th in Charleston, and February 6th in Morgantown.